has hooked us up with this brand new keyboard stand. It's awesome. We're gonna be using it in Vanity Machine for all sorts of stuff. Gibraltar is tentatively calling this the key tree, and this keyboard stand houses a 2-tier setup that you could either put a DJ rig on or keyboard rig on. I currently am gonna rock the keyboard rig. I love this setup from the ground up. It's a really solid foot system. The cross beams are very well placed, so I'm not going to get a sustain pedal in the way of one of the bars or anything like that. But then it's really simple how it comes up. It just arcs over real eloquently, and then it houses a keyboard that you could either have just one keyboard on here, or you could pop this lock off and not have the second tier on there.
Tell you a little bit about the DJ side of things we got worked out here. If you watched any of our recent VMwednesdays, especially the last couple, you've been seeing that we really love our chaos pads. These things are, yeah, we live by these things. And so we're working on taking this whole setup here, and we're gonna actually make a cool, like, couple chaos pads. I don't know, like maybe a spot for keyboards, something to hit, a bunch of things to play on here, and then I can actually have my computer running all of our electronics and stuff right up here on top, which is even pretty sweet. So while we're actually doing all of our live glitching and all the stuff that's going on down here, I can still be watching all the music as it's playing up here. Kevin's gonna have another one set up, and so we'll actually have our two setups. He'll be running all the keyboards and stuff like that, and they'll actually be connected into what I'm doing here. And so I'll be able to even take his keyboard sounds and his vocals or guitar or anything like that. We'll run it through all the stuff happening on this board, run it out through the computer as well, and tickle your eardrums.
In 2007, I was out on tour with Rihanna, and I was talking to my keyboard tech one day about how I could create a keyboard that instead of playing flat like this, I could actually tilt and play at an angle. I didn't know how to create that, so he suggested Gibraltar hardware. And so we looked at this Gibraltar rig that he had put together, and we fashioned this just totally inappropriate keyboard stand. It shouldn't have gone together that way, but it did what we were trying to do. And so we actually took a picture of it. They published it in their 2009 edition of Gibraltar Tech Report, or Tech Rapport. And inside here, you can see the picture that I took at the Today Show of me with the keyboard rig out on tour with Rihanna. And what was really cool about this picture then is that it spawned a huge conversation with not just me and you guys, the fans out there, but also with Gibraltar and how we could do something bigger and better. Then in 2009, we were gearing up for another Rihanna tour. This is the keyboard stand that we put together for that run. You can see down here that it actually houses an 88 key keyboard right here. It's a pretty beefy, nice, and slender though Gibraltar setup over here. Then it connects and houses a 2-tier keyboard stand back here, and actually has another bit that pops out and houses a keyboard behind me. So you can see the 88 here, the 2-tier here, and the other bar that sticks up and holds the other micro sampler behind me. So then this just continued the conversation with all of you guys, and basically Gibraltar kept telling me that they were getting emails, about 5 or 10 emails a month, asking how they could make the keyboard rig that we made in here. And then Vanity Machine has been in development with Gibraltar about how can we create a small keyboard stand that we could easily put together and you guys have the potential of buying in the near future. But then this is more than a keyboard stand. It's going to be a DJ stand. It's going to hold like computer housings, chaos pads, all that kind of stuff. So we have many ideas for how we're going to use it with Vanity Machine. But this just came out of an awesome brainstorming conversation with Gibraltar and all the Rihanna guys.
Shine light in on me.